What about some Razor?
Nah, the Queen of Pain.
Queen of Pain seems like the obvious choice. Try to theory craft there a little bit more, what XM has been playing.
Draft against Shao 8, I think it was pretty random. I expected this to be like chaotic, and it was kind of exactly how it went. The thing is also Jinkyu is like the Chinese version of Boxy, and Boxy is the European version of Jinkyu. So you kind of know that he's just going to say, pick me this hero, and it's going to be like the most random hero possible. So yeah, I mean, we just had to adapt in a draft, and I think we did quite well.
The voice act?
Yeah.
I genuinely can't even remember what it sounds like. It's Sunstrike. Ame takes a tumble. Nisha gets the XP, the gold, everything.
But you line up your as well. Otherwise, you also have a very strong slow. The calling, together with Sand King stun, should be enough to reliably land it.
Yeah, blast off with XM coming in to finish the job, so they do get the kill on Nisha as XXS. It looks like he was sun-stricken by Nisha during that time. It can be fearsome, and you're fighting over something like an objective like Roche. That could be the big difference between a win and a loss, is just these huge combos. The Saberlight gonna put down his Sandstorm. Undyne, I don't see him staying here. He gets, the Sunstrike not gonna hit, but Blood Grenade to slow him down. Undyne, he's gonna have the Brain Sap, but the calling and the right clicks are enough from Saberlight.
That took them a
weird
long time, though.
Talk to me about the Bane. We're not seeing as much of this hero at the moment.
I'll tell you about it after Saberlight dies.
Blast off. Jinkyu! Dead shot cancels it, but it doesn't end up mattering too much.
That was cool, though.
It was.
And it's good to get the confirmation that that's exactly how that works.
Yeah.
Oh, XXS.
All right, Sunstrike hits, and another casual right click from Mickey is enough. This is a very action-packed game.
I was talking a little bit with T about Bane earlier in this tournament, and he definitely thinks the hero is back, and
yeah, he's strong.
He's got it.
XM right now, top 3 net worth. He's going to get dead shot back into the
combo.
arms of the rest
Beautiful.
of Liquid. Gorgeous move from Boxy.
120 damage on the raindrop, and then regenerating a slight bit during the wave was actually both necessary, so... Alright.
Oh, we have the first grip of the game. Yeah, that is going to drain all the mana out of Nisha. Goes invis, but they have the dust, they have the zap. Jinkyu is like, I want to participate.
That's probably the average Techies player voice right there.
True.
But here, this is what I think Liquid's lineup should be doing a lot, is hunting as 3s or 4s, using that Kata. If Meike wants to farm, that's fine.
XM, this would be a huge kill. They're going to use Epicenter as well. Deafening Blast to follow.
Biggest kill of the game for them. Oh, there's the mines at the gate. Don't go to the gate, Liquid. Don't do it. Don't go to the gate.
They're going to do it. Mickey, Saberlight, they take a bit of damage. Jinkyu, the nice wall placed on top of the blast off. Saberlight, very low. He will likely die, just stuck in a horrible spot. Boxy with the attempted TP.
Oh, nice silence.
Looks like he's fine. So only 1 casualty for Liquid.
Yeah, I actually, ironically, I think Saberlight saved.
Actually finishes the Hurricane Pike first before going on to Scotty next.
Kata.
See the Avatos
Cataclysm,
but the pipe is going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. XXS is going to cancel the TP, and Mickey will be gripped. He's all alone. XXS just has to make sure he does not die to collateral damage here. Mickey does a lot. Dust? Did that hit him?
Yeah.
It did. And he will end up dropping as a result. A good attempt, but that's your position 1.
So all of that necessary for survival, and you can understand why Liquid thought that was worth a kill attempt, considering how close they got. Now, nice dead shot. They find Ame.
They're going to trade position 1. Saberlight, not able to find the connection quite yet, but Nisha is there with the wall. Epi combo. Down goes Ame. So they do, in fact, trade position 1s.
Yep.
Nisha gonna get zapped.
Now.
Ball placed by XXS, but he gets tornadoed. There's the Atos to follow, though. A follow Atos as well. Sonic Wave. Nisha trying to get the hell out of here. He's just gonna go down to the right clicks casually. Saberlight spotted now as Jinkyu with the blast up will ensure this will be another kill going the way of Xtreme. Now Poison Touch was added.
Yeah,
right?
It's Poison Touch and it's no longer Doom.
Yeah, what's the third?
Is it still Gale?
It's Venom, yeah. As we have a grip, this is going to be some TPs coming in from Liquid. Do they have the damage to take out the Tiny is the question. He's going to get the Avatos into the Cataclysm.
That hit
as
nobody.
Jinkyu looks to be dead. XM going in very deep. Wants to try to finish off Boxy from afar. He
holding
does
on
have
to
it. wants to go for a more valuable target, and they might find it in Nisha. They're going to place the wall, gets the Sonic Wave off as well as Nisha blows up. EMP depletes XXS's mana, but he got the Nightmare on Insania. Mickey can only avalanche from above, but the TP is still successful in the face of the enemies. And the
setting up for
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Oh, they spot him though.
Taken, but they find him.
Okay, XXS is in the
Oh,
area.
they missed
Does he
the
actually
burrow.
want to stay? They got more here. XM gets off the Sonic Wave. Down goes Nisha again. Blast off. They're trying to fight over this Wisdom Shrine again. Jinkyu, he's going to do a lot here. They lose another member as Saberlight will have to give it up. The Shrine taken by XXS. Trying to push the envelope here.
Oh, Insania. It's
Insania
gonna break
will
it.
tank
Probably the
game.
best one to do it, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It is pretty quick, though. Echo Stomp will not actually connect on anything.
TP in
He's coming for
reinforcements,
Liquid.
though.
Gonna get the vacuum onto Nisha, the toss onto XXS, a big Sonic Wave onto 2. Cataclysm on the other side. Mickey is not going to be gripped any longer. That status resist coming into effect. Buyback now from Insania. Saberlight with the Echo. That is not Earthshaker Cinderin.
Oh, and he also does not have an Echo Saber, but it was a good guess.
Well, XM, he might be the one taken out from the core side, indeed.
All right.
Xtreme.
I actually didn't think that was going to work out well for Liquid. They lost the ET. They have inferior position and on the high ground there, and they have to buy back ET and come in. Liquid are going to stick around, though.
Yep, that is likely a dead Bane. Cataclysm is going to come for him. That deletes the Bane. Undying is donezo. And you can see the Sunder onto Mickey. They're going to try to focus everything on this Terrorblade. They've already lost 2 on Xtreme Gaming. He gets to the other side of the wall, though, so will survive. Buyback as Mickey is taking a beating from his own illusion. Crimson's going to keep him alive. Has to maneuver outside of the wall. XM, he's going to show himself. He's taking a beating as well. He has the BKB activated. Another blink in 1 second. Gets the scream off, but he just dies casually here. And the disarm available onto Boxy, so 2 lost for Xtreme. And XM waiting on the outskirts. They don't have vision quite yet, but Boxy reveals now. And Ame just hurts, man.
Yeah.
In meta form, just blows them up. 3 for 2, but there was a buyback.
Invoker's good in these fights,
Yes,
so is
he
ET. This is spicy.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
Echo Stomp's already used. Now you use that timing to try to finish Roche off potentially, but Epicenter coming in onto the techies. Another Nightmare save. Saberlight just gets melted by XM. Nisha now on the run. They've already lost a second member as Boxy has the buyback into the game. Big Meatball surprise destroys Ame as the Sonic Wave reserved again just for Nisha, who ends up getting away successfully. XXS tossed up. Down to the grave he goes. Mickey with the triple kill as they have the vision onto XM. The tree. Did he disjoint it? It looks like it.
Yep. Time to pick some Lotuses. Always time to sniff the flowers.
Now he's
here.
relatively healthy. The bombs are going to help him out a little bit. Here's Mickey already at half HP, but he gets the avalanche combo again. Ultra kill for him.
Bonk, bonk,
These
bonk.
mines, annoying to say the least. As Nisha and company are going to TP into the mid lane. Oh, XM, he blinks into this. Burrow strike, meatball surprise. Goodbye, Queen of Pain.
He did not anticipate that, because Liquid just showed their heroes bottom for this push with the Alacrity on Tiny, but then they did this.
That was really smart.
That was a really nice maneuver.
So Liquid know this is coming. They're going to play this ultra passively. So I don't think
Undying.
Xtreme will find anything.
Well, you say that. If you had detection here, Dust.
Dust. Nisha has to pop a BKB. They're going to be able to take out the Bane. Is there going to be a follow-up fight? There will, but not one that Xtreme wants to take. It's the Harpoon back in, as this is just unbelievable spell damage they have.
It's like ridiculous.
Jeez. Now we have
Invoker has 11 armor.
shenanigans. Oh,
Great
Ame.
matchups for Daedalus.
Ame.
Ame,
He is
no.
spotted. Meatball.
Okay.
Lifted into the air. Deafening blast to follow. Echo Stomp as well. Look at how much damage they have from afar. Nice Nightmare dodging so much damage. But the Cataclysm! A triple kill! As Ame now on the run, he's still gonna end up dying. Holy shit! That was disgusting.
No quap. This has got to be it. Liquid. Time for a victory lap.
Back wall onto Mickey. He's just gonna brush it off. He does have BKB. He does have Satanic still, just focusing on the buildings for now. Although, he does have to force that to the other side. They're gonna be able to take out Jin Q. Nisha does, as the Cataclysm will give them vision on Undying, and that is 3 dead now without buyback. So a 2 versus 5. Roche is up, but they don't need it here. And Liquid on their way as GGs are just going to be called. Bit anticlimactic, I suppose. Could have just ended at that disgusting Cataclysm play, but either way, Liquid take game 1 of this best of 3 in the upper bracket here.
What a great game, honestly. There were a lot of individual highlights in this game, but ultimately Team Liquid, what mainly wins them this game is just the teamfight execution and the massive and raw damage that they were able to output.
Finding the Barrow Strike clip we just saw there was him setting up for the Cataclysm that time around. And yeah, late game into these heroes, you just don't want to get there. Mortar scaling, then you have the alacrity on the Tiny, so if you do win a fight, your base just disappears.
Relatively early on, and love the combination. It's the hero that plays relatively fast, and I also want to see 2 supports group up relatively early on as soon as Storm Spirit gets level 6 to be able to, because when I'm looking at the support duo from Xtreme Gaming, this is not the strongest.
Not having the other one, right?
Yeah.
So the other one gives you stronger scaling, but weaker laning. This is the stronger laning fest of the first few levels, so it feels like he's very focused on that. And
Insania come into play. Ame looks to be dead. Jin-Q a little bit too late. Saberlight, he wants to go back in apparently.
Maybe.
He just wants that anchor smash to be applied so he can get these stacks. And he's gonna get the Gush one instead. Double kill for Boxy. Might get cleaned up. Indeed, he does. So it's a trade of sorts, but obviously Liquid will take this every day of the week.
Yeah. Try to recover.
Yeah, the meta top with a good spear. This should allow XXX to live, although the Swarm under the tier 1, can they dive here? They might be able to. And Mickey will get the last hit. Very nicely done. More brain drain for Insania.
It's to some extent rotate. It's just a Boxy level 4 Weaver for the time being. And
he's going to get a big
tower
swarm
so
here.
Much.
There it is. XM going to take the brunt of the damage. Arrow is going to miss here as Ame joins the fight, but XM dies already. Boxy's going to be the trade for now. Saberlight will pop the Kraken shell to try to stay alive, but it's not to be.
Undyne hitting for 200 damage. Marana also 700 already ahead of Undyne's ET. Usually a little bit closer than this. We're in time.
Zip in onto Undyne, has the swarm applied. Echo Stomp will be avoided, but he creates enough space to be able to get away. Blood Grenade from the low ground, but with the urn, he actually does fall. So Insania again.
-1.
Jin-Q might be what they have to settle for. He's going to double leap away. Swarm applied. Do they have the vision? They do not. Now they do. They take him out in turn. Nisha very close to being out of mana. Spear not going to connect to any trees.
Perfect global timing.
Global silence. Boxy. There's the arena. Yeah,
wow.
He had the spear into the arena, which you don't really need to do anymore.
Xtreme's going to win off that. I'm equally scared for Liquid about their ability to deal with Sniper late game. Because I know Storm is really good right now, but if they're not able to pull it off, we'll see if they are.
Try jumping. The Elder Titan Global Silence is used, and this will eventually lead to the kill as XM. He's going to get hounded by Nisha. He's kind of separated from the team. XXS trying to come in. The Ravage is going to hit both, though. Down goes XM. Nisha extremely low. Has that Arcane Rune. The Echo Stomp is going to connect on top of him with the Mars Arena now onto the Tide. So Saberlight is cleaned up. Nisha trying to get out, but he will not. Question is, what kind of jump do they have as XM? He's going to find out what kind of jump Liquid has. He tries to use that beautiful spear. That's going to turn into the death of Nisha. Will it be a trade? It will. So they do get XM in the end. A 1-for-1 Saberlight with the TP. He's out. Insania. 10 stacks of brain drain, but still the Rebuke and Starstorm should be enough, surely, to get this kill. They do. He gets killed by the neutral green. The Wild Wing Rippers.
Strong comebacks. That feels like you don't want to put your team in that position because can you reliably get a win rate over 50%?
They're going to run into him like that. On top. He just TP'd here, Ame.
BKB.
He's spotted.
Insta
Ravage to start things out. And he's dead. Huge kill for Liquid.
Yeah. They flat out just set a trap there.
Nisha has Haste Rune.
And Parasma. He's got big damage if he gets to connect. This is a very important moment. He'll get the jump.
Who they want. Nisha set up by the Saberlight Ravage. XM is dead already, and this fight might just be over. Although, again, they still have the Aegis on Ame. Yule's going to be set up into the Gush. Undyne is dead. That's going to be an easy one as that global silence is forced. Mickey in that meta form. They're going to take out the Aegis as Ame in a lot of trouble now. That's who they're going to try to focus down. Nice Mars Arena. Try to separate everybody to save Ame as Boxy's the only one there, but there's the zip in from Nisha. They will be able to clean up everybody here. Jin Q is dead as well. That's a full team wipe.
But if they just keep killing on Dyne once, honestly, that's fine. Just you're on track to a great late game here. Profit 25 is probably...
Speaking of Profit, they find the connection onto Saberlight. He is getting melted here. He's dead right off the bat. It's going to be a trade for Jin Q, or is it Crimson keeping him alive?
Obviously, from our vision, it's obvious that there was some poking potential there too.
Yeah, first Dagon online.
There was no information for Xtreme Gaming, or excuse me, for Nisha to know that that Prophet was alone. He's TPing on the rune. Okay.
Yeah, of course, the BKB. Nisha already at half health. Any reinforcements on the way? Nisha, he's completely out of mana right now, but that's the Aegis. Ame now in a battle for his life is Mickey. He's actually losing this, but there's the Hex coming out from Saberlight. Can he get off the Ravage? Finally will come. And that should be enough right-click damage for Mickey to finally bring Ame to his grave. 100 seconds with no Nature's Prophet, with no buyback here. And XM using the grenade trying to get away. The Nightfall maneuver will be successful. XXS, that is a lot of damage on Mickey.
What the hell? Take them out.
XM trying to delay this. Electric Vortex is there. Mickey gets into melee range, but an Echo Stomp onto 2. But the right click from Boxy is actually starting to stack up, and XM dies, but he does have buyback here. If you're Liquid, you don't want to overextend. They will get the second lane of Rax. Mickey super low. Okay, they will not get the second lane of Rax.
Oh, nice BKB reaction.
Thanks to the Mars Arena. Into the Sunder, though. Now Liquid can stay. A new lease on life. Swarm onto several heroes. They're going to pop the Crimson as well, but now with Ame up, they do have to respect that. And Boxy, of all heroes, has a BKB. He will Nightfall away. Insania gets taken out by Ame.
He can buy back ult probably anyway, if he can. So, Nisha.
Oh, zip from Nisha.
Poking and prodding.
Lots of AoE here. XXS. Okay. Oh, the Arena with the double spear. Down goes Mickey. What a connection from Xtreme. Boxy able to get the time lapse, so he's healthy again. That was disgusting. They need to get more, though. Saberlight inside the Sprout TP attempt, but the Spear will cancel it into the arrow. That's a double kill for XXS.
Okay.
Buybacks are there for Liquid, but still, this is exactly what Xtreme needed.
If you're going to slip up.
So many heroes close to 25. XXS. Oh, another missed Spear. He's trying to go on top of Boxy as the Ravage is going to find Ame. They don't have the vision. Finally, he dies. Buys back into the game. Tons of refreshers have been popped now. There's the global silence. That's Nisha. He's going to try to focus on the sniper. Can't really do too much. The Mars all alone. He's just going to get right-click down into Oblivion. Has buyback, though.
I was watching XXS the entire fight. He was silenced for 20 seconds straight.
20?
He couldn't cast Arena. He just stood there.
Okay, well, he still has it.
Like, look at this. Look at this recap.
That is
what
absurd.
the fuck, man?
Mickey now. They do have fortification. Let's see if they can make it forced here. Buyback there for the Mars. Nisha will zip away. XXS absolutely cannot die here. Needs to use the Arena at some point. Getting stunned up, getting controlled. He gets it off and then dies right after. That's the Aegis, though. As Ame is taken out, that is not good. That is a dieback. No way to get back in this game. As XM holding his ground, usually not a good sign if you're a sniper. Buys back in the game. Mega creeps are there for Liquid. And this is the beginning of the end of Xtreme in the upper bracket. Not sure how much hope they have left within them. Fortification, the final one of the game. Boxy does get off the time lapse, getting back to the same HP he had prior to that. As Boxy and company, with the help of another global silence, it's just too much for Xtreme to deal with. As the fountain farming will commence, Storm in a bit of trouble, but the Ancient will fall before his death as he gets sundered at the last moment. Liquid 2-0 into the upper bracket finals.
Yeah, really well played. Like I was saying, I loved the Storm pick. I thought it was really going to tie this game together, and another banger from Nisha. 15-2 and 14 in this one.
The game was fairly even in net worth for the first like 15 minutes, I want to say. Or did we already feel the makings of Xtreme being on the back foot from the get-go, T?
It did feel a little bit like Liquid had started to answer Xtreme relatively early.